G'day guys, welcome to another video. We're back here with a still
Back in the motherland.
Still not working.
Still not working.
But you are working.
Oh,
doing some really epic, so I'm still working out how to use the camera.
You can, yeah.
I know how to do it. So Hayden's been working on his pinstriping, which is looking sick. And everything that basically is sitting down now is getting hit. There's some on the ute up there, which we can pull down and have a look in a sec. There's that. Did the pole. What else have you done that I haven't seen yet?
To save the house, I made myself a little practice board.
Oh, okay.
To save the house.
I thought you were about to say you did my welder.
No, so I just bought a bit of plexiglass to practice on, so I've just been going ham on that.
Cool. I don't know why you didn't do this. The barra cover. Well, kind of would have been a good one to do.
I'm very limited with the no working sort of position. Limited on colours.
Ah, touche.
So I want red.
Yeah, that's why I like what you've done on the ute. But the colour.
Yeah.
Well, we'll pull it down and we'll have a look. So, but another thing you did do, which is this the one that you did?
I cleaned it off.
You wiped it off?
Yeah, cleaned it off. We'll go again.
Okay.
Keep going. Gotta perfect it.
Well, I'll try and put a picture in right here. And there'll be a link to Hayden down below. Get him working, guys. Honestly, sick of this bloke lounging around doing nothing. I haven't been here the whole time, but yeah, he's been lounging around doing nothing, just playing sim. But he's obviously very talented at what he's doing here, and I'd like to see him do something with it, not just go to regular work every day. So, yeah, hit him up if you need any pinstriping done. I think you set the indicators at what, $100, and they look sick. Like, I really want you to do mine.
Well, we'll work it out.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We'll work a design out. So yeah, anyway, we're about to get started on the SS UTE. We have a heap of goodies, as well as some really good ideas. Diff's currently open on this. Wow, it's a nice day.
Oh, is that bad ideas? Good.
Is that good? It's a good bad idea.
Yeah,
we're gonna weld it.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna weld this diff. I have my Shockworks here for the SS finally, which I am very freaking excited about. And then also in this video, we will be getting our lock kit from the Drifts and Dreams guys. They're going to be coming around later and help fitting up their lock kit to the front of this. So we're going to go through that, and then everything's going to be good. We've also got some other stuff in the works for this car. I don't know why I'm absolutely loving the SS. It's just cool to me because it's just a platform I've never messed with. We will eventually get back onto the 32. I do have my new Shockworks for the 32 as well. It's just a bummer at the moment because the body kit guy is just not replying anymore. So whether we go down a legal route with that situation, or we're not sure, or just bite the bullet and go buy it somewhere else. Either way, I'm pretty set on the kind of kit I want for that car, and I want to get it before it's painted. So that's good. Now for VESS things. Okay, so wheels are starting to come off. Looking at, those. I'm mad at myself for this. I actually cut all the rear studs.
You?
Yeah, that was me. But they're only the non-threaded bits I cut off.
Oh.
So it looks worse than it is, but it's still annoying that I did it. So at some point we will replace every stud just so they're easier to put the bolts on again, especially if we start drifting this thing, wheels coming on and off. Last thing I want to do is thread a bolt on dodgy when it comes to an event or whatever. Yeah, that was me when I put the spacers on to try and run 5x114 stuff. Yeah. Anyway, we do have the Shockworks VE Premium. So yeah, Shockworks about to go in. Open these bad boys up now. I'm so excited about this. The car drove like garbage. Oh, they got key tags and cool things now. Hell yeah. Wicked. Do that. Shockworks badges?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the stickers they put on their tape measures. Make it look like they're in tape measures.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because you... Yeah, okay, gotcha.
I scored myself a tape measure at World Time Attack.
Yeah. A Shockworks one?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh.
You've been hiding it from me.
Yeah.
You dog. You've been hiding it from you, dog. Oh, you really hid it from me. Where the hell is it? Wow, you did really hide it, huh? So, Shockworks tape measure, huh? See how it is. All right. Anyway, that's cool. Shockworks tag can go on the key for the Commodore, and I reckon these little badges I'm going to put just above or under the V8 badge on the side, so you know I'm running the Shockworks source.
Wait for him to find out that I've hidden something else of one of his favourite tools. I haven't purposely hid it, just haven't put it back in my toolbox yet.
Okay, I just found something. So we got our rears out here. Just noticing how insanely bulky the Commodore ones are.
Bulky good, not bulky bad.
That's a good thing, because I intend to tow with this car as well. So, yeah, opening up the box, you can see something written in here from the boys. It is, put in the fridge, love the boys. What is it? It's light.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Oh, I think I know why it's light.
Why?
I think it's exploded.
Oh. Is it? Was it a can and it's now empty?
Oh no.
Huh.
Why did
It feels light?
You know why it feels light? It's white.
Oh, it's not a black can.
Yeah, black cans feel heavier.
Well, they know me. The boys know me. We've got our gloves that don't fit my hands. The gloves and some thingos.
Thick.
Quickly
thick
rip the
boys,
front
that is.
rip the front ones out.
Sorry.
Have a geezer.
More stickers.
I had been doing it, but then I saw chuck this in the fridge. I was like, ooh. See, the fronts look more normal.
Ish. Yeah.
So I think, is there bits that go on the top, or does that?
Or is that a
Oh, I think that
sandwich?
sort of sandwiches on the top. So I haven't done, VE Commodore before, so we're learning here today, guys. All I've done is chop springs. I might quickly hit up the boys and see if there's any suggested heights they can give us, and go from there, I guess. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. All right, old, very, very, very blown shocks. Yeah, if you can just show.
Second-hand choppies.
No, the other side's even worse. They're cooked, like absolutely cooked. Yeah, look.
Yeah, well, that's not even coming back up. Oh,
No, yeah, they're average, and by average I mean they're non-existent.
Yeah.
We were driving around literally on the like complete bump stop. It was daft.
We look cool doing it.
Yeah. My back's a bit sore, but yeah. So back one's out, front ones are pretty much ready to drop out. We're just going to drop the car down first, but Hayden's decided we're putting the back ones in first.
Well, I figure we're here.
But yeah, no, I get it.
Hopefully
Alright.
we only have to come down. Oh no, we still have to go back up.
Yeah. Well, at least once we go down, we pull the other one out, put the new one in, then it goes up.
Yeah, it goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They Shockworks, boys. I absolutely love them, but they can't answer a phone to save their life. They're probably busy at a track day or something else setting up suspension, but I wanted to get some base heights off them as an idea.
Instead.
No answer. So we go on ahead and just measured the height of whatever the hell you want to call them on their bump stops, and we made these roughly the same. So
This one's just.
slap them in. She's going to be fairly slapped.
But this side was going to be real slapped.
Was it?
Yeah. Out of the box, it was slapped.
Yeah. Well,
About that.
they know how I like things. Sorry, I wasn't filming the right thing then.
You filmed
Which
with
that
your
left
nose.
or right?
This side I'm adjusting. This side's right. This side.
Yeah. That side needs to come down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoops, I'm not filming the right thing again. I have to get used to that with filming with this because it toggles around and stuff. So, alright, we are cooking with gas here now, guys. Rear Shockworks are in. God, they're pretty, hey. Combination of X-Force and Shockworks prettiness is
Yeah.
just like, is so cool. Very excited.
So thick, dude.
Yeah, they're real thick. They're just the quality. That top hat is gnarly, man. Look how thick that top hat is. Like,
Oh, look at him go with his.
the size of my
flipping
fingers.
camera around these days.
that is literally a centimeter thick. I'm gonna be able to tow all the things.
I reckon it's going to be like 12, 13 mil thick. I reckon it's bigger than that.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You measuring, are you?
Yeah.
All right. Centimeter. What do you tell the girls, bud?
I'm going to guarantee you that's 12 mil.
It is, isn't it? It is actually 12 mil. Damn it. All right,
Tell them the right size.
So it's 12 mil thick. Yeah, about to slap the back wheels back on. Then we're going to get onto the front. Stoked. Yeah, look. Apparently, chopping the springs wasn't so good for it. What have we got here?
Got a bit of shotgun shell
I
over
reckon
it.
that's why it was sounding a bit funny.
Yeah.
We've broken everything.
It's just completely collapsed. That wasn't far off just shooting straight up through the bonnet then, eh?
Oh. Yeah, I did say it sounded real shit. Yeah, look. Don't chop your springs in your Commodore. That's all I can say.
Guy these days, eh?
I don't know, I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
Trying to be for you guys. But we'll go ahead now, start fitting up the shockworks to the front. I guess we'll do some measurements first with the... Because the height it was sitting at, I was happy with. The height was good.
But can we do that with...
We can-ish, maybe.
No,
Let's see what we can do. Hey? We do have top hats.
Oh, we've got to bolt them back on.
Yeah, well, we know the top's right there. We know the top's right there, and we just need to move the hat back up to where it's meant to be. Because it's slid its way down.
Yeah.
You get that when you chop them.
Yeah. Get that on the big jobs.
Yeah. Alright, look at these Shockworks hats. Super pumped. It looks so good in the engine bay. It's going to be cool when we spice all this up, but for now, I've made the Shockworks logo point out towards the front corner. Did the same on both sides, so should be right. Matching. Yeah. Anyway, everything out of here. Bits we don't need. Anything else out of here we need?
I think that's it.
That's it. Alright. Going back up. Alright, front shock is in. I don't know how it's going to go on height. It probably actually will be fine. I'm going to let you go ahead with this. I'm going to go have a look at something new we've got, which I really want you guys to stick around and watch this, because I think this is pretty cool and it's something I needed at home, and this company had reached out and the timing was just phenomenal. So stick with me.
Is that another box?
The box and the box and the box.
We just pulled it out of the giant box.
That's a packing list. Just see if the packing list comes out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the packing list.
I was like, another one? God, wasteful. It's a cool packing list.
Yeah.
Another little
So what we do have here, guys, which I'm actually super excited about, but it's a robotic pool cleaner, which we used to have for our pool out the back. We had a corded one. This is actually a cordless one that you recharge, and it does heaps of cleans and all that sort of good stuff. So gonna go ahead and rip this thing out. I've been excited to get it. We've been manually cleaning our pool out the back now for probably 2 months. I got this package when I got back from America, but didn't have time to pull it out and show you guys, and I wanted to unbox it. Obviously the deal with the brand that I'm working with, EcoPlay, have sent this out. It's called a PC10, and I believe it's from Rattlemax. So I'll leave some links down in the description so you'll be able to find something like this for yourself. I'm super pumped. My old robotic cleaner was pretty decent, but it was corded. It was starting to like fatigue in the cords, and it wasn't very old. So we go ahead now and pull out this robot and see how she goes, get her charged up, and later in this video, see how it performs. You find it, honey? Oh, look at that. That's schmick. It's big, huh?
That's why I can't lift the box.
That's why you couldn't lift the box. It's huge.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. That is massive.
That's way bigger.
That's way bigger than our old one. Holy
We're
crap.
not going to be able to pull this one out of the
I
pool.
don't want to dirty up my hands, but, well, you won't have to stress because it's battery powered. So one of the stresses we had with our previous pool cleaner is it was 240 volt. It was electric, and it was, honestly, we didn't want the kids jumping in the pool with it in there. Basically, you had a power lead running into the pool. This being battery powered definitely appeals far more because the kids can just jump in while it's in there.
Didn't need any
And-
of that live, laugh, toaster bath stuff going on in the pool.
Live, laugh, toaster bath. Very schmick looking little device, huh?
Fancy.
It's fancy looking, real fancy looking. I guess first thing we want to do is let's get her on charge,
Okay.
see where it's at, and we have to connect our phone up, and I think it can be controlled by our phones as well. So
That's sick.
yeah,
That's really cool. I like being able to control things while we're out, like the washing machine, the dryer,
Yeah.
the vacuum cleaner.
all
It's
that
sick.
fun stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah, very cool.
Technology, huh?
Absolute. So cool. And if you didn't watch the last video, guys, we got second in round 1 and round 2 at D1NZ and currently leading the series. So if you did know or didn't know that. I'm going to go through a bit more of the instructions and stuff on this. We'll head back out to the SS UTE now, and I'll come back later in this video. Stick around for it though, guys. It honestly helps me a ton. This is, you know, a $1,000 device. Pretty reasonable. My other one was $1,800, I think we paid for the other one.
Like $2,200.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we paid a lot for our other one. And this looks way cooler, to be honest. So
Did you mention the other one broke was it 2 months or 1 month?
1 month after warranty finished. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what we can learn about this, but it's very, very cool looking, and I'm excited to get this thing in the pool and see how she does. Alright, so we won't discuss the current height. She's set a bit higher than I would like, so we need to go down at least 2 full fingers.
Yep.
And then, yeah, probably 2 fingers all round, eh?
Yeah.
Or inch and a half, maybe a finger.
I reckon a little, maybe even a little bit. Oh no.
I want it to look at the way the side skirts go on these. They need to be a little bit more sacked in the rear. We're gonna just let's just take a rip now. See what it feels like without bouncing around like morons. I think it's gonna be, I don't know, I'm gonna take a rip.
You're gonna be spoiled.
I don't know what to say. I'm not used to it. Normally we're doing this by here, and now we're not.
Better.
Yeah.
Makes the ride feel better.
To be fair, I've been driving a V8 with a real loud exhaust all weekend, so even with the pipes opened up, it sounds real quiet. Needs a supercharger, eh? Needs a Maggie. Been driving all weekend with a pretty 6 litre with a Magnuson on it. Bloody hell, it was good. Is that open or not? I don't feel like that's open. I just watch birds fly away.
It's open.
Oh, it drives so nice again. Oh,
we're back to stock car feeling.
Yeah, look.
How's the turn in? Oh.
Bad, eh?
Hey.
Steering's obviously crooked. We've got Drifts and Dreams coming tonight to do knuckles, and then we'll get it off for alignment. Probably tomorrow. I definitely have gone full stiff on the backs.
Yeah.
Feel that?
Yeah.
So that's good though.
But it's full stiff, but still not.
Yeah, it's
killing.
It's not bad stiff. It's like it's a nice stiff. I feel like someone waving.
MK plan hire.
I don't know who it is, but they're waving.
I think they know us.
Yeah. So anyway, stoked. Let's get back. We want to replace that door, so she's looking a bit more schmick.
And slam it.
Slam it, and you're gonna get that yellow stuff off.
Oh yeah.
And then, yeah, wait around for the Drifts and Dreams guys, and we'll do the knuckles, and maybe while they're around, they're pretty enthusiastic fellas. They might, and they know their Commodores. I feel like wait until they're around to do the
Unimig conversion on the diff.
Yeah, to do the Unimig conversion on the diff. Yeah, we'll call it that.
Yeah.
Would be smarter, I reckon. So yeah, cruise back home.
Well, I mean, I might not be around all day. I got an interview.
Oh, he's got it, John.
Yeah.
Oh, you got an interview
Well,
today?
it's more just go and meet the fella. He quite likes me on the phone. So.
Okay. Yeah, look.
Might be back working
definitely
again.
got a face for radio though, don't you?
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah, Hayden might have a job tomorrow, so we need to smash out all his work today.
Yeah. Keep me busy.
What it's nice being able to turn and not hearing big crunches.
I think the front needs to come down still. But the rear does actually look pretty sick.
Bad?
The rear looks good. Kick the door. No, don't break the window.
Good point. But stoked, a little Shockworks badge, popped it on. Pretty cool. But I guess we'll go ahead and
pop this door off.
Slap a new door on.
Because we can.
No, it's drizzling a little bit, but I don't really have room under there.
The old Hayden half job.
Half a job?
The old Hayden
Oh,
half
is that
job.
just how you sketch it out, is it?
Yeah, that's my rough line to go off.
Yeah, same colour.
Oh, I don't have to worry about breaking a window. It's got a window.
True. That's one thing I need to get onto window tint. You do window tint. Brisbane, Gold Coast. Hold on. Suspension is pretty well set. That's about where she's going to stay. Looking good. New door. I didn't actually show you the new door. Hayden's doing some stuff with that, getting the yellow pinstriping off. But ta-da! New, not smush door. For reference, the other door, it's right here, was very bent, broken, all of the above. So I'm much happier. Honestly, it sucked driving it around the way it was. Like, it just was, yeah, not ideal. So door is fixed, height is set. Waiting for the boys to get here in the afternoon to go ahead and do, what are they doing? Bloody lock kits.
Lock kits.
Maybe a locker. So
Yeah, Unimig.
Unimig locker. So we'll see. So as cool as this was, yellow's not the right colour against the green. So that's all you had. That's all you had. So
Yeah, I've got yellow and black. They're my two options, and I figured yellow would stand out. So
it did.
It definitely stood out.
Stood out in the not bad way. It was just if I had a choice.
It definitely showed the design.
And I do have a choice, and
Yeah,
I'm saying let's
you
make it
kinda-
a different colour.
Yeah, exactly. So just trying to get it off now. It's been on there for a couple of weeks, so
Well, it shows the product's good. It's really hard to get off.
yeah, it's a cut to get off. But I'll get it off, get it all cleaned up and not yellow, and we'll go again.
Yep. All right, so boys are going to be here really shortly to get working on angle and possibly welding the diff on the SS. Let's get this pool cleaner in the pool and see how it works. You're up, baby. Just drop that in the pool there for us. You want to see how our new one works? Are you going to name it, Boston?
Toby.
New Toby. The other one's name was Toby. Or Toby 2. Just to show how light it is. Wifey's carrying it out here.
One-handed.
So, I don't know if you can see on the pool down there. She's not clean. Where are you going? Why are you going all the way around there?
Because I don't want to fall into the glass.
You're going to turn it on. Obviously, we have to turn it on before you drop it in.
Yeah, I forget what the instructions were. Do I just drop it in, or do I like put it on the step?
You go auto, and then once you put it in, it'll sense water and it'll go. I guess it'll just... You waving to it?
Hi. Yeah, it said it expels all of the water, and then once it's on the bottom.
And it's off. Is it?
Well,
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely on. Holy crap, look at the water it kicks out of him compared to the old one. That's hard to see, but it is like obviously forcing itself down.
That's so
Oh, it's hooking in too.
Fucking hell.
Holy shit. Thing's fast. Look at him go. Climb, buddy, climb. Oh no. So it's probably finding where it sees it. Dude, it's fast.
Holy fuck.
Boston, you have to come and have a look how fast Toby 2 is. Look at him move around. It's on 360s. Oh, so he's probably, because it's got sensors, it's probably mapping it out.
Yeah.
Should see how fast he is.
I'm gonna...
Alright, so I think what I can tell is it's done its mapping out, it's starting to clean now. So we're going to let it go. You can see there's like a bunch of stuff all over the bottom of the pool. We'll come back shortly and see how it's done. Right, the Drift and Dream boys have finally made it over here. When I say finally, what, you're 5 minutes late? No, but we're on absolutely strict time here at my shop, my work, what do I call it? It's up there.
The shed.
Oh, the Shibby Shed. That'll do. But Knuckles are here. Looking fairly schmick, lads. They actually do them in the same colours as their sticker. But it's kind of what I'm not disappointed. I was just like, oh, they're pretty cool colours actually. And they made a really, really good point of the fact that you don't necessarily want bright green, yellow and red Knuckles on your street car. Good point. And obviously the way they guys have modified them as well, they don't look modified. So In theory, you won't get in trouble, right?
Hopefully, that's the theory.
That's a theory.
What they don't know doesn't hurt them.
What they don't know doesn't hurt them. So I've just been talking to the lads about a few of the features with them. They're obviously designed to work with a stock LCA. We're going to start fitting them in a sec. Go through a couple of little things. It's interesting how much the Aussie cars lend themselves to the Japanese cars. We're comparing this to what we've done with JZXs, which Hayden was talking about.
Yeah, so these guys just do right to left and they chop a bit off. But it's like the angle is for the clearance.
Yeah, exactly like you do with JZXs.
But all we do is add GS300s because they're bent a different way.
Which are we running left on right and right on left? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. We're just running it the way that makes more clearance.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, a wise man once told me,
Nice.
I don't know if I want to call him a wise man, Chop once told me, lock is just clearance. And he's right. Obviously, if you can make everything clear, it's easy to make a knuckle that'll make the lock, but do you have the clearance? So, well, it's easy to make a car have lock. Making it feel good and have clearance is the other thing. So we will have to muck around a little bit probably with spacers for this car, get it a little bit more offset going on. And yeah, 20s probably isn't a first choice when you think drift car, but that's what I'm doing because I found $300 wheels and I'm going to keep them on the car because it's Commodore. Alright, so you are going to talk on camera, sir. I know you tried to get away with it. Explain what you're just trying to explain off camera.
Alright, so we didn't just shorten these because these have really bad Ackerman from factory. So you're getting about 35, 36 degrees of lock on one wheel and then about 27, 28 on the other wheel. So you're really dragging that inside tyre when you're drifting. So then basically every time you go to try transition with them, they just whip you around. So you'll be drifting fine one way and then the moment you want to go the other way, it really swings on you. So we've moved the Ackerman to about 3 degrees. So it still has a little bit of positive Ackerman so people don't freak out.
So for those of you that understand, it's basically both your wheels turn at the same amount.
Yeah.
In a regular car, just say your left wheel's here, your other wheel will barely be turned. The more you turn it, the other wheel will turn, but just not as much.
Yeah.
When it's zero Ackerman, both wheels turn exactly the same amount, being 0.3 or 3 mil. 3 degrees.
Yeah.
So they're very, very similar amount, but not quite the same amount.
It's about 2-3 degrees on full lock. So you should see about that close to 60 degrees, 62 degrees on lock. And then you should see about
from your
60
lead
on the
wheel. Yeah.
So you should only see about 2 degrees difference from lock to lock now.
Yeah.
So it really helps them not be shit on transition, which is what everyone was complaining about. And
Yeah.
the reason was it's the wheel's dragging, and as soon as you go to transition, it grabs and just wants to pull you around.
And I like the idea of having some Ackerman in it because then you're not sort of wise fabbing.
Yeah, exactly.
Which,
right.
for lack of a better term, we don't have anything against Wisefab here at all, guys. Clearly, we did really well on Wisefab last weekend. We're taking Wisefab to FD, but you know, a lot of people when Wisefab Curse came out were either doing zero Ackerman or negative Ackerman, which makes the chase wheel turn even more than the lead wheel, which ends up with a car sort of falling over itself. So, yeah, a little bit of background on that side of things. So they've sort of done it the smart way. Like you said, you could have gone zero, but a lot of people can't necessarily drive around that. And honestly, zero for street,
Shit.
terrible. So, yeah.
It's that happy medium between sort of everything. So you can drive it on the streets with them, and you shouldn't have any drama. We got boys all around driving around with them on the streets as their dailies, and none of them have said anything to complain about them. So that you don't really notice any.
Yeah, and it's not just a simple cut and shut. There's actual time and effort going into making sure it feels right. And I'm going to give the boys feedback when I get to drive the car as well. So I'm hanging out to actually drift this car. Now it's on the Shockworks. I'll have the Drift and Dreams lock in there. I'm not going to weld the diff for now. I'm going to see how the LSD goes. I kind of was keen to weld it, but then the more I've investigated online and stuff, it's kind of not really worth doing. The LSD should work well enough to drift. And in the meantime, I'm looking towards getting a true track or something along those lines. Seems to be the go. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get these things in and see what it looks like. Some angle on the Commodore. Yeah, you just swap the bearings over, then just as simple as bolt it back in again.
Yeah, pretty much.
A couple minutes on a lift, hoist, whatever you want to call it. That's the thing I don't get is, like, obviously I get it, that's essentially a caster rod. And that's a... But just the dual pickup design isn't ideal, is it really?
Not really. That's what's the limiting factor.
Yeah.
So you could get even more lock if we bring the wheel out further, but then everything's just hitting on that. So you could probably make a bent one, but how far do you want to go?
Yeah, I want to go that far. Go on. So drifts and dreams, not drifts and that's enough.
Yeah, that's it.
You're right?
Yeah, that's it.
Pretty decent. Like no lower control arm or anything.
That's straight on with guard there.
Yeah. But that's no lower control arm or anything.
That's no space,
Yeah, I think definitely cats and spaces. Probably 20 mil.
That's what
I reckon I might be pushing myself. What? 20?
That's what we run
What's
in Brad's car,
Yeah. Drifts and dreams.
Yeah.
$400 changeover. That's unreal.
Is that what you actually charge?
Yeah. $400 changeover.
Yeah,
You're
Commodore.
not getting locked for anything. You know what I mean?
Ah, $400.
Like it's pretty much these boys and like AU House is the only place you get locked that cheap. Like, you can get some pictures and put it up on the internet. Froth me Commodore. Ho ho.
Just influence of things, eh?
What do you mean? I'm not trying to influence everybody to go and buy VEs, but you're kind of stupid not to be honest. Mate, you can get these for the right price, anywhere between probably 10 and 20, depending on what you want. Set of coilovers, some knuckles. I reckon this thing's like ready for its first drift day. The stock LSD I am concerned about, but it should be right. Like the stock LSD chucked a hissy fit when the springs were chopped. And to be fairness, it was bouncing, it was doing all kinds of things, and that's when the diff was like, yeah, nah, mate, you're barking up the wrong tree. So with any luck, it's more a case of...
I reckon we need to do less talking about it, more being about it.
Alright, genuinely surprised there with the amount of angle from just, $400 changeover. I'm going to leave a link down in the description, and I'll probably leave one right here where to find the boys. Definitely throw the support, local Brisbane guys. Doing knuckles for the VE Commodore, and I think they do a few other things as well. You need to chat to them more about it and have a look on their website, but definitely a sick option. VEs are getting cheap, VE, VF, all that stuff, it's getting cheap to be able to go drift, so it's definitely a solid option. Once we get this out on the track, I'm going to be able to tell you guys more about it, but I already know I'm going to love it out on track. I just think it's a good option now. You know, these Skylines and all this sort of stuff, we love them, I love them. Shit's getting expensive now, man. It's just like, yeah, it's tough to find parts. You break a tail light, it costs you a fortune. You break a headlight or a corner light, it costs you a fortune. It's just like, it's hard. When you can get something like that, that's V8 6 litre, makes good power stock, you can throw an exhaust on it for reasonable money, get a tune and all that good stuff, and have a really cool car. So hopefully in the near future, we're going to go out and test this with the knuckles, with the coilovers and everything else. And man, I can't wait. It's gonna change my life. All right, so I don't know if you can see behind me, but I've got the Ute absolutely chock-a-block with stuff. Tires are scraping a little bit on the back, but man, the shock works are so good. I went full hard on the shocks when I initially put them in, and then I've made them a bunch softer. But then when I put this load in, it's obviously made the difference. So now I know, obviously, if I'm going to be towing with big loads, I'll go back to sort of stiff on the shocks, and for driving when she's empty, I have it on about 6 or 7 clicks, and it's like super comfortable, definitely like where I'd want it to drift and stuff. So yeah, quite cool. But the back is absolutely chockers with, well, the thing that's right in my back window is the Shockworks box, but I've got, yeah, just a whole bunch of rubbish from our house. The Ute is literally like not dragging, but it's definitely put a bit of weight on it. I'll show you guys from the outside when we get there, but we're due for an alignment this afternoon. We'll be able to see what this thing's all about. Alright, Tiana having her first go at the new camera, so we'll see how this works out. But
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
Too technical?
I'm too old to learn these new technology things.
Tell me about it. I still can't even get Tiana to press upload on a video for me. I still have to walk her through every single time I want to get you to just upload it on my laptop.
I just want to make sure I'm not doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, I know. You still do it every time. But yes, so more VE content. We just got wheel spacers, because I obviously wanted wheel spacers so we can get steering angle, which I don't know if you can come down in here, T. quickly. You see the tire marks here, so I may have to remove some of this stuff, but it hits in there and on that side on full lock. So the idea is obviously spaces to bring the wheel out further so we can actually use the lock. So we got 20mm bolt-on spaces. Fingers crossed I don't have to cut the ends of this off, which I'm worried about right now. Ooh, it's gonna be close. But yeah, do that and be able to have better offset because the front was a little bit sunken. I'll add a bit more camber and stuff. Alright guys, we're back. It was only a couple days I haven't picked up the camera. However, we've been giving this bloody little robot an absolute ripping in the pool. Play the pool right now. It's actually sparkling. I'm actually, I think the first lap it went out, I was like, oh, maybe it's not going to work as great, but it's been unreal. Suction power has been crazy. Goes for like 2 hours, 1.5 to 2 hours of just one charge, does the whole lot. And just reading over some of the specs now, I think that's why it's working as good as it is. It's intelligent path planning for highly efficient cleaning, which makes sense because the very first time this went out, it didn't do the best clean, but then its second clean, third clean, it's getting better and better. So I think it's definitely working really good. So yeah, it's got a big filter box. Haven't even had to clean the filter box out. So yeah, we're just loving it. It's actually, I'm super stoked on it because I was super stressed on not having a pool cleaner, and now we do have one again. Yeah, can't recommend it enough. We are going to leave links in the description for this thing to be able to go and get one for yourself. So go check it out, guys. All right, I've been rolling around in the Commodore for the last couple days, the SS UTE, and steering feels fantastic. Honestly, for daily driving, I can't knock it at all. The alignment, everything feels really good. We've gone ahead now and added a roof spoiler as well, which I quite like. The overall look of it and everything, but yeah, that's all for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. There'll be more coming soon.